What's up, gamers? Red Dragon here, and we are covering the news. So next week, GDC is coming up, and both Sony and Microsoft going to be representing. Sony, it is said, is going to be showing off their VR headset, their virtual reality headset. Now, if you've been following this channel for a while, we've been talking about the VR headset for a while. And it keeps on being talked about and rumored about. It's like, we're going to see it at this conference, we're going to see it at this one, and it keeps on being elusive. Hopefully, this is the conference that we're actually going to see this technology. Now, Edge actually has an article up that we posted on VGN today, and they talked to some developers who said they got their hands on it. They said the version that they got their hands on was better than the current Oculus Rift. So they were really giving it a lot of high praise. They said it looked really good. So we will see if this is finally shown off. Microsoft's also going to be there. Now, I did a video earlier in the week talking about DirectX 12 possibly coming to the Xbox One. Now, you can check that out at the end of the clip, or I'll put a link down below. But also, they are going to be talking about their ID at Xbox program. Now, their ID at Xbox program is their program for independent developers to bring indie games to the Xbox platform. Now, in the past, Microsoft has really taken heat for not having a program that was very kind to developers. So a lot of developers complained about, developing for games on the Xbox 360. It was hard or difficult to even get in to be able to put your game on the platform. So Microsoft has tried to do a 180. They've tried to change this perception of them. And of course, Sony is over there standing as the king of indies, and Microsoft wants a piece of that. So they have really tried to turn things around. They've made a lot of changes to their program. And a lot of developers are starting to come around and getting ready to publish their games on Xbox. So at GDC, Microsoft is going to be giving a big presentation. They're supposed to be talking about a lot of brand new indie games and a lot of indie developers that have signed on with the program. And they're also, I believe, talking about some changes that they have made to be more friendly to developers. So anyway, a lot of developers have said there has been a lot of progress made. They say there's still work to be done, but they said definitely Microsoft is moving in the right direction when it comes to indies. But there is one thing that Microsoft still has in their clause that has been the most controversial when it comes to a lot of people within the gaming community and with developers. Now, some people say that they don't have a problem with this clause, while others say that it is definitely a hindrance. So if you sign up with Microsoft's ID program, according to this Edge magazine article, they give you 2 Xbox dev kits. They also give you a Unity license and an opportunity to self-publish your games. You'll also have access, of course, to the cloud and free servers. Now, in return, Microsoft requests that their game be released on the Xbox One the same day as you release it on other platforms. Now, what this does is it keeps developers from developing on and putting games out on other platforms that maybe they were already developing for. So maybe you've got a game finished on one platform and you're getting ready to work on the Xbox, but if you want to put a game on there, according to this clause, you have to hold on to your game for the PlayStation until your Xbox game is ready. So you have to release them at the same time. Of course, with big publishers, they don't have a problem releasing a game at the same time usually on both platforms. But with indie developers, you have a lot less to work with. So you're under a lot more constraints when it comes to money, when it comes to time, when it comes to a lot of different things. So what a lot of people say is that they say this is very unfriendly to developers. Of course, Microsoft would say probably that, look, we're giving you all this in return, and we're also trying to take care of our customers, making sure that they get a optimal experience, and we want to make sure that if a game is released, that they get it the same day as anybody else. So they also come out and do mention, however, though, that they deal with this clause on a case-by-case basis, and they say anybody who has a game that's already signed a contract with somebody else or who wants to do something else, they say, look, come talk to them and we'll deal with it on a case-by-case basis. And according to this magazine article, again, there are some developers who said, look, we already did tell Microsoft our plans, and Microsoft never at any time tried to persuade us to not do or put our game on any other platform. So they said Microsoft, they didn't have a problem with it personally, but again, some people do. But earlier tonight, one of Sony's relation guys took a chance to use this as a shot across the bow. He tweeted out, placing square aim at Microsoft, saying platforms that you are not allowed to release a game on prior to releasing it on PlayStation platforms, and he lists a bunch of just empty bullet points. But post below, I want to know, what do you think? Is this a good plan for developers and consumers, or is this a bad plan that Microsoft needs to ditch? That does it for me, The Red Dragon. Look forward to reading your thoughts below. Subscribe if you're new, and drop a like on your way out. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.